The boom was dropped the day before the biggest bailout of banks in American history. $200 billion was dumped out of Federal Reserve vaults and into the hands of the 20 largest commercial banks in America, and that was just the beginning.
Elliot Spitzer was speaking directly on behalf of the attorneys general, which are chief law enforcement officers of each of the 50 states, Republicans and Democrats. All 50 unanimously stood behind Spitzer to go after these bad guys. It is absolutely not an accident that that night, before he dropped the boom on them, they dropped the boom on him. Don't kid yourself. That's how it works. And it was a lesson to anyone that will mess with these guys. When you are taking on the biggest, meanest, most brutal, child-chewing monsters in America, that you better be clean as a whistle, because they will get you. You gotta understand, this is not the Mounties who get their man. This is the Mounties who get the political target for their men. That's what it's about. And I gotta tell you, the other guy who was grinning and prancing around doing a victory dance was a little character. I don't want to call him a scumbucket because it gives Metal Pails a bad name. Ken Langone.
A billionaire, big sugar daddies of the Republican Party. Spitzer charged this guy with conspiracy, with fraud, civil action against this guy, insider trading. This guy had announced he's going after Spitzer.
This is one little creepy operation.
The $200 billion is going to the very people who have been destroying this economy, actually called George Bush a criminal co-conspirator. That's quite a charge, and he has the legal muscle to back it up. Until
when I look at the two headlines in the Wall Street Journal, the top headline was about the $200 billion for these scum. So they're getting the $200 billion from our pocket, and not one home will be saved from foreclosure. These guys get the homes and they get our money. And it's right above the headline about Spitzer resigning. And if you don't put the two together, man, come on.
Anthony Mozilla earned over $500 million. I don't mean for the company. He personally earned over $500 million. Now, someone who can rip off several million mortgage homes and get away with it deserves at least $500 million in pay. I mean, I think that Mozilla deserved more. Look, class war, and who should get paid? The winning generals? Or guys like Spitzer who are the losers, the guys on our side? For this, no one in Congress is actually voting to give these banks money. The head of Bear Stearns, the CEO, got hundreds of millions of dollars in bonuses just out of control. And while the world economic system was collapsing last week, he literally took time off to just do a couple days of all-day bridge tournaments. Forget it, man. And like I say, there was one single governmental whistleblower out there, Elliot Spitzer, and, you know, he's otherwise occupied.